What do you guys think I should do as a first-time Halloween dad? Do I dress scary for the trick-or-treaters, or do I dress like fun for the trick-or-treaters? Because I live in a subdivision now, bunch of kids, probably going to have a lot of visitors.
I mean, what's your definition of scary? Like
do I get like, I don't know, do I like put a mask on and pretend I'm fake, and then when they get close, I'm like,
oh yes,
here's some candy,
100%.
or do I just like, hey guys, what are you, Power Ranger? You Power Ranger?
No,
you Power Ranger?
Like go all out, scare those kids.
Okay.
I say be nice.
Be nice. Game time decision. Welcome to the No Dumb Questions, the Halloween special. We're going to be sharing some of the scariest financial horror stories that we could find on the internet, and I also have a personal story, and we're going to get some opinions from Ashton and Regan.
Except we aren't going by Ashton and Regan today.
Yeah.
So who
sorry.
are we?
What's our minions?
Kevin.
Just minion. Kevin.
Oh, you have a name.
Kevin
I'm
and
Kevin.
Rex Kwan Do.
Yeah. Perfect.
And you are.
I'm the greatest center in the history of football,
Oh,
and in no way related to Taylor Swift at all.
Oh.
Football player first. He was famous first in
him.
my heart. Don't want to hear.
You tell them.
Yeah.
Tell the haters.
The better Kelce.
Oh.
I wish
Sup,
you weren't
Swifties?
so tall you could stand up and rep it. But
yeah.
you're so
No, it's a
tall.
Jason Kelce jersey. I played
He's
offense.
retired now, right?
He is. Yeah, it really sucks. He was my favorite player for a long time, but that's okay. To get started, we're going to talk about a story I heard on the Dave Ramsey show. They have callers call in and ask for help from Dave and his staff. And this one, as soon as I heard we were doing this episode, popped up in my head immediately. Newlywed couple.
Okay.
Set
the stage. Newlywed couple. Husband gets a call from a car dealership that they have a great deal for him. So he goes, doesn't consult his wife.
First mistake.
Buys a brand new electric Kia for $72,000.
Without asking your wife?
Doesn't tell his wife how much it is. Tells her he's buying a car. Doesn't tell her how much.
That is scary.
That is very scary.
That itself is
And it
scary.
starts getting worse.
Oh, okay.
So they get a few months, maybe a year into this, and the payment is just eating them alive. So he goes back to the dealership. Hey, I need to sell this. The car is worth about $40,000.
Okay.
So to sell the car, he would have to cut a check for somewhere in the $20,000 to $25,000 range.
Right.
And that is why you live within your means.
That is terrifying.
Yeah.
So
And talk to your wife.
So you either keep making the payment, which is you're not obviously if you're even thinking about selling it, your budget can't handle it, or you have to find a way to finance the difference so you can sell the car back, and then you're down a car.
Yeah.
So you also have to then find a way to drive. So
I think this is, I don't know if this is a general rule of thumb, but it's one that I've just heard a lot, and it's kind of just ingrained in my mind. Like if you're car shopping and you have to finance, if you have to finance for more than 3 to 5 years, then it's out of your means. Like that's just kind of a general rule, I feel like.
Yeah,
to keep
I would
you out of
agree.
that.
I mean, even until I don't know the timeline of it, but like in the last 10 years, probably less, financing longer than 3 years wasn't even a thing.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like I believe it had to get like approved to go longer than 36 months.
Yeah.
Now you can go out to like 72.
Oh yeah.
Like for
all
long,
the
long
commercials
ways.
are 0%
Yeah, 0% down, 72
No,
months.
don't do it.
Crazy.
Don't do it.
Crazy.
You might end up like
Stick
this
within
guy.
your budget. Because, I mean, on that track, I even got on Reddit this morning to look for more stories, and the negative equity horror story is just rampant.
Yeah.
Like another guy went out, bought a truck, he got a new job, and then convinced himself he needed a truck for the job. So he bought a really nice truck instead of just like a get the job done truck. He's $40,000 in debt on it. The truck's worth $32,000. and he got fired.
Oh.
So now he doesn't need a truck
whammy.
anymore. Yeah. I mean, it's just they're all out there.
Yeah.
Brutal. And so live within your means.
Are cars the most depreciating asset?
I mean, there's probably some more out there, but like in my mind,
Like that has to be the.
and there's people that'll disagree with me. It is like the number one wealth killer is buying way too nice cars way too often and financing them way too long. And it's, I used to teach, and all these kids or one kid in particularly, they really like fixing up old cars. That's what their parents do. And he bought this old Ford something that didn't work, put it together, fixed it up, and he was like so proud when he came in to tell me about it. And I was like, cool, like what are you gonna do now? He's like, I'm gonna sell it. And he's like, what are you gonna get out of it? And he's like, a couple thousand. He was like, how much you put into it? And he's like, $9,000. I was like,
Man.
that's a horrible hobby, dude.
Yeah.
We gotta change that.
Oh,
So
bless.
I brought one more story.
Okay.
This one is more about, knowing when to throw things away.
Okay.
Which I, a few years ago, invested in a small storage facility in a little town not far from here. And there was a guy who had a unit who had been in there for the past 4 owners of this facility.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
And he paid, I don't remember how much, but I don't remember how much a month, but I remember adding it up from when he started there and then to when I took it over. And it was like in the $20,000 he's just like paid to keep his stuff there.
Wow.
Never came to look at it, just stored it there. And then, dun dun dun, he passed away.
Oh.
Like he was an older guy, and he died. He paid $20-something thousand to store his stuff that he never used for literally the rest of his life.
Was it just like
Just
junk?
stuff like furniture, bicycles, fishing gear.
Wow.
Never touched it. And I mean, just think about how. See, I mean, the payment was probably somewhere in like the $120, $150 a month that he paid for 10 plus years. Like, think about how. I mean, it's not gonna buy you a house saving $150 a month, but like, that's a lot of groceries. That's a lot of gas. That traveling, going somewhere, paying for experiences, is it was sad. And his kids took over the unit. And they still have it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow.
I know.
Generational problems.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell them to move out. They pay their bills on time. But
it's fine by me.
It's great, but they're great tenants. They're really nice.
Spooky story, but fine by me.
They're great by me. Yeah. Keep on coming. So, any
Love
thoughts on that? Do you guys have ever had storage facilities? What do you
No.
guys like? I'm real big on if I like, especially in a closet, right? If I haven't worn it in X amount of time, gone.
Yep.
Do you guys do that?
Yes.
I've started doing that. Yeah.
When I was in high school, I used to do this thing where every start of the school year or every New Year's or whatever, just some like time marker, I would turn all my hangers backwards.
Yeah.
And then you wear the clothes, you do your laundry, you put it back on the hanger the right way, and then anything that's still backwards at the end of the year, I'd be like, well, I never wore it. And I did that for a while. I actually haven't done it since like high school.
Yeah.
But I did that for a while, and it always kind of kept things flowing pretty easily.
I need to do that.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's awesome.
But yeah, throw some stuff
Throw
away.
some stuff away. Give some stuff away.
Yeah.
Give some
You know?
Donate.
Yeah. Donate. Give to those less fortunate. And happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Great. Thanks for watching. Leave some questions for a normal episode of No Dumb Questions next time. And we'll see you
rate our Halloween.
Who had the best
costume.
Halloween costume?
Who do
Oh,
you
we have a
like?
question.
I should.
We're not done, guys.
We're not done. I mean,
Slow
it's
your
a special
roll.
episode.
Let's
We're
keep
all
it
out of
Producer
moving.
Cam. Oh, thought she was going to get in on it.
Aw.
Okay. That's okay. All right. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus on the light.
So true.
Plato, Snoop Dogg, Aristotle, Anne Frank.
What? There's 4.
So
There's
diverse.
All right.
Okay.
Timely quote.
Wait,
Producer.
who was the first one?
Dark and light.
Plato?
We're
Plato?
really going
Plato,
for it here.
Snoop Dogg, Aristotle, and Frank.
What were the other options?
Plato, Snoop Dogg,
Plato.
Aristotle, and Frank.
I'm saying Snoop Dogg.
You gotta go with Snoop. That's a crazy answer.
She's in America.
He
was like the wasn't he
the only
yeah, he walked everybody out for the Olympics.
The only American on this list.
All right, rewind. So I'm locking in Plato.
Yeah, I've got Aristotle.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got to go Snoop Dogg. He's the only American on that list. So
Fair. All right. Okay, producer. Aristotle.
Oh,
dang.
Boom.
Darn. Snoop Dogg let me down.